From the National Press Club in Washington, D.C., this is Rewind. This week, the influence of social media during the Egyptian uprising was never doubted. But now there are some interesting findings of online demands.
Number one issue they were calling for online was ousting the Minister of Interior. That was actually the number one demand, more than ousting the president. Number two was the increase in minimum wages. Number three was ending the 30-year-old emergency law. Number four is ousting Mubarak. And you can see here that there's a bunch of, so you have about 68% of demands were political in nature and 32% were economic in nature.
While promoting his new book on environmentalism, rocker Chuck Leavell hinted at a possible reunion of the Rolling Stones next year.
It's apparent the Stones are not going to work this year, and the remarkable thing is that next year, 2012, marks the 50th anniversary of the Rolling Stones. So, you know, I have no announcements to make here today. I can't speak for Mick and Keith. They speak for themselves. But I have to believe there would be, you know, a tour on tap, and I certainly hope so, and I'm ready when they are.
The most senior surviving president of the press club reminisced with former presidents about the club's history.
I think that we were dragging our feet too long on the recognition of the female reporters.
Another president recalled a most historic night in U.S. history when reporters had gathered at the club to honor Walter Cronkite.
In the middle of it, I got a note sent up from the front desk that they'd had a call from a man named Archibald Cox, or his office at the State Department, saying that, it was the beginning of the Saturday Night Massacre.
They agreed the press club bar was the place to drink, think, eat, meet, and talk.
Members of Congress were delighted to be invited down to an evening session. I met more congressmen at the bar than I ever met on the Hill.
Friday night, laughter rang in the ballroom as local media stars competed for the title of DC's funniest journalist.
And in a complete, arbitrary, and capricious decision, I will present the crown to Brooke.
This has been Rewind.